it to Iowa. Honda made it to Iowa good. This is the seller selling me the seats. The other Dodge Viper seat. I'm pretty excited because that means the Honda interior is going to be pretty complete. Oh, this is
I made the mistake of thinking I could take this out at work.
Oh, yeah.
I drove here with this as the driver's seat, and then I just swapped in the stock one.
Okay.
It's not perfect, but it'll work for what you want.
Oh. Does it not have the seatbelt thing?
Oh, no, sorry. I stole it off my seat.
Oh, no. Dang. It's not really a quick buy. It's 3 hours, so I'm glad the trip was smooth, honestly. It's a little bit longer. It's the first long trip I took since since the motor got put in. So I'm actually happy that this trip was beautiful. I wish I would have took the trip like this long with when I had it, done before, because the original setup, man, this thing was concerning. You got a car with that many miles, like almost 500k miles on a motor. I mean, like, you take a long couple hour drives, like it's rough. It's definitely rough. So with the coilovers on it, everything, I mean, this has just been a beast of a car. Just really cruising through cars on the highway. It didn't matter what speed we were at, just kind of like just coasting. Car does have a transmission issue, which I'm still trying to press, because it happened after the tow truck took my car. So I think that has something to do with it. The trans is leaking and all that. Kind of sucks, but I think I'm taking the necessary steps to get that going. I do need something out of that, because if I had to pay for another transmission after I just put a motor in there, it just really it'd be devastating. That would suck. So overall, the trip itself, taking a long drive like this on coilovers, been dope. Really enjoyed it. It's definitely been a cool drive too, to kind of like sightsee the way I have. And I'm a big fan. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute what I got. I got it for a steal, $60. Yeah, I'm gonna drive 3 hours for. It's not the best seat I've ever seen, but honestly, I could not find a better seat that was within my range, and it wasn't like $500. So that was like the biggest issue. What I saw was, I seen seats going from anywhere between $300 to $700 with these Viper seats, and I'm just not a fan of that. So I'll show y'all the condition of it. I'm pretty happy about it, and we'll see if I can install it pretty soon here. I got some stuff I got to fix on it first, so it looks like I'm gonna have to buy some parts, which is why I kind of told the guy, I was like, hey, like, this stuff needs some attention. It's gonna cost me a little bit more. Sucks a little bit, but I think we're good. All right, y'all. So as you can see, this is the Viper seat. This is what I've been looking for. I've been wanting a matching pair for my Honda for a while. I'm pretty happy about this right now, because I've been wanting this for such a long time. My Camaro actually already have these seats, passenger and driver. So I was like, I like this seat so much, let me go get another one. I ended up finding one literally for $60 too, for the passenger side, and I used it as my driver's side, because it really doesn't matter the orientation. It's the belt setup that matters. But luckily, I have a driver's side now, so this one needs a little bit of care. He got me a nice price. He was trying to sell it for $150, but I talked him down, and he was able to work with me for $60, which made the drive worth it. So I really appreciate you for that, Ethan. So good looking out. There are some things missing I'm gonna have to fix and replace. Looks like the lever itself broke off, but the lever is still good, so I'm happy about that. The inside, the teeth still looks good, so I can definitely get hopefully a mechanism for this, and then I'll be able to kind of fix that. The mechanism actually looks like that, so that's fine. Now I have something I can go off of. I know what the orientation looks like on the passenger side seat I have. But looks like we're done here. Gonna be on our way. I'll probably stop somewhere for some food, enjoy a little bit of food while I'm down here, and then I'm gonna hit the road pretty shortly here so I can get back pretty soon. I don't want to waste a day away. I don't really know anybody in Iowa, so it is what it is. Oh, that's crazy. But trying this water, it's called box water is better. Tried it, and I mean, it tastes like water in the box. That's kind of crazy. I literally know what that tastes like. It's not like I've had that before, so that's how it looks. It's pretty clean. I ain't gonna lie, something about that water though. I ain't gonna lie, it does taste a little different. I don't know why, but it do. And we're gonna see where it is to eat around here. I see that Mexican spot over there. I'm not sure if I want to go that route, if I want to get that, but we'll stay tuned.
You hate me. The more you hate me, the more you help me. And those who love me, the more you love me, the more you hurt me. And when I go to bed in the night, I see some children in the light.
Came all the way to Iowa. Kind of didn't have a plan, but everything's just been working out. Got it for even more better deal. This kind of made it worthwhile for coming all the way out here. The guy wasn't willing to meet me, but the deal was pretty good, so I wasn't too mad about it in the first place. And then I found something wrong with it, and I was just like, you know, he offered to give it to me for a little bit cheaper. I said, bet, kind of just made it worth it. Excuse me. My other thing is driving on coilovers this far is awesome. Like, this has been an awesome experience. I don't have a toe tag, that sucks. But it's been an awesome experience kind of driving this far, getting it done, cruising through, super smooth, super stable, and it's something I built. This is a 500,000 mile car that just runs so good, super smooth, no issues so far. I do notice a couple things now. I know that what I have to do to kind of get it up to par. One thing is the tie rod on the passenger side. I can tell there's something wrong with it. Certain bumpy or up and downs, I can tell it makes noise. I checked it when I was at a gas station. I could tell there was something up with it. It was loose in the socket or whatever, but it isn't causing the car to like vibrate or anything like that. So I'm just gonna let it be, get all the way back, and I'll put some order in, like I said. And then I need to adjust the door. The door needs to be sealed better, and the transmission. I'm concerned about the transmission because when I'm cruising at about 65, 70, that D starts blinking. So that's already let me know that it has some kind of shift issue, a certain gear, a certain range. I'll have to look it up and do some more research and see what I see. But I mean, overall, it's not too bad. I got my seat. It's been a successful trip, and it didn't really cost me that much. I'm okay with that. I was on a budget, and I'm within that budget, so I'm cool. I'm definitely happy about that. I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's just been really good. Been a really good night. Everything's going smooth. Music's bumping. Check out my Spotify. Should be in my bio. And check out Late Night Drives or Late Night Minds. It's one of the playlists I've been putting together. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some, some intimate music, some R&B, some cruise music, some smoke music, whatever you like. Kind of put a little bit of everything in it. So if you put it on this shuffle, it'll kind of like give you a different vibe every time. It's feel real fresh. But overall, man, it's a dope trip. I love this trip. Not too far, not too nothing. It's not too bad. It's just been a really good trip. Our car, the motor, since it's a new motor, I've kind of been watching it, trying to see what's going on, see if there's anything going bad. but I think I'm exceeding the warranty, unfortunately, so whatever happens is just going to be at my own expense. But luckily, the motor's been super strong. They're known for being very reliable, and it is absolutely doing it. It is killing it right now. Fluids, I'm not losing any fluids. Coolant, I'm not losing any coolant. No matter how fast I drive, I'm not losing any oil. I've addressed all the oil leaks, you know what I'm saying? Like, the transmission is its own problem, which I think I'm really curious how well this car drives after I get an upgraded transmission or better transmission, just to see what it does. Alright, y'all. So, I don't even know what city I'm in right now, but I did just see an Iowa sign somewhere there, but I guess we're still in Iowa, or DeReport, something like that. So now I just filled up at Sunoco, one of my favorite gas stations, just because I feel like all my cars run way better when they're on this gas. Way better, way faster, way stronger, accelerates good, and even right now it feels way better on that gas. So on my way back, about to get some food with a friend. She wants to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm like, I'm down. So grab some buffalo, get some honey barbecue, boneless wings. You know how we got to do it, and call it a night. I'll try to start the install on a seat tomorrow. See if I can get it mocked up. I don't really need it to move positions too much, so I think once I get it installed, then it'll be coasting. But we're already cruising at 75, and I was barely cracking 2,500 RPM. I swear, Sunoco gas is the best gas. I don't care what anybody says. I've done my research. I've checked, and the reports show that Sunoco has the cleanest gas. So if you guys are on a trip and you see a Sunoco, fill up. I'm telling you, that gas is busting. Alright, y'all. So I made it back. Glad to be back. She looks good. Running good. Everything looks intact. Basically what I'm gonna have to do is probably go get gotta get two plates, two metal plates basically for the transmission, or not the transmission. So what I'm gonna have to do, and I'm gonna show y'all, is this is what I had to do to make it work. I had to get the same style bolts and reuse the hole. As you can see, I had to use metal plates, and it has been wide enough for me to shift the seat over just a little bit. Technically I got it pretty centered, but yeah, I had to shift it over a little bit. The way I did is to center it with the actual steering wheel. So it is pretty centered, but this is as close as I can get without it making contact with the wall too much and kind of been unrealistic. So on this one, I know I had a problem with that hole. Yeah, as you can see, I had a problem with that hole, and so yeah, it's gonna be a little tough to get these out. I think what I'm gonna have to do is take it to like a type of like a welding shop or something like that, where they do an exhaust, and have them run like a bolt on there. They're gonna weld a bolt on there and try to twist it out and do it that way. I think that would be the best way to do it. These are just stuck on there. I tried using my tool and it actually ruined my tool, so kind of sucks. It's not gonna be easy, but once I get that part done, it'll be easier for me to get the man. And I also might have to go get my key fixed, because for whatever reason my key fob stopped working. So yeah, as you can see, On these, I like to reuse the sliders, so I'm gonna have to cut this off. So I'm gonna cut it with the angle grinder or something like that, chop off both ends, and then I'm just going to pry it off. It's pretty easy. Once you get one side chopped off, you can just kind of bend it over left or right, and then you'll get it to snap off. Get those rollers free. And right now I'm checking to see if I have the screws for, so I bought a bunch of extra screws, so I knew I was gonna have to do this for both sides eventually, so I'm hoping I still got them. Pretty much gonna check and see if I have extra screws. If I do, then we're all ready for the job. These actually look like they're gonna work, so I might actually, yeah, I might have to use these, honestly. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's perfect. So I only need 4 holes, and then so yeah, glad to be back. It wasn't too bad. The trip was actually pretty good. One thing I will say was I actually got lost. I accidentally put the wrong address in. I was supposed to meet up with a friend, and that didn't end up happening. So I kind of got detoured a little too far without realizing. I thought I set the address back, but I didn't. So yeah, that was kind of a problem. But the other thing is that there's something going on with my tie rod. So this is fairly a new tire, and it's already balding. And this was just off of the Iowa trip. The rest of the tire was good, so maybe it might take some adjustment, or maybe I could just simply adjust it. But yeah, it looks like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to check the specs on this and see if I got it proper, but I don't know what happened. That sucks. I just got these tires too, so we'll see what happens.